perfect moment in my life and in my career. All the things that you have a check, nice love life, check, a nice career, check, good money, check, good clothes, check,
Yeah.
vacations, check, 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 right? And I moved
Yeah.
from that perfect day into a day in which, and then like literally was a perfect day, into the ER, ambulance, operating room, the ICU, all in 12 hours, and a moment that night in which my body is moving on its own and I cannot breathe. And I believe that this is my last breath. And there were doctors around me and nurses and all of these things, and family around me. But it was really fascinating for me how that moment changed everything in my life. Because up until that moment, no matter what, whether doing Women for Women or all the media shows and the books I've written and all of that, I was still measuring myself by how many women I have helped and impacted. And there was never enough. And it's a fascinating psychology, I have to say, because when I tell people that, they said, "Oh, but you're a humanitarian. That's so sweet." I'm like, no, the psychology of that is frankly as deformed as someone is counting how much money they have. And no matter how much money they have, they want more and they feel that they're poor. Or how
That's right.
many cars
Right.
they have. And no matter how many cars they have, they
Yes.
still want more and they feel that they're poor. Or clothes or food, or it doesn't matter. We're measuring,
Yes.
right? And no matter how much you
Counting,
do,
comparing.
exactly, you don't feel it's big
Okay.
enough. It's not big enough. It's not big enough. Right? This is like that psychology is still sick psychology. It's still, it
Okay.
doesn't matter if I am measuring on people as opposed to people measuring on cars, let's say, or
Right.
clothes,
Right.
it doesn't
Right.
matter. So
Okay. So you had
until
been
that
in that
second,
space.
exactly. And in
Yeah.
that second where I'm taking my last breath, I am surprised that I do not ask myself. It is a very intimate moment, as you know, between
Yeah.
oneself and one's heart. Like you are alone in that second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as I think that I'm leaving, I don't think did I accomplish enough. The only word that comes is kindness. And the only question that comes is, did I live my life in kindness to myself and to others? But mostly, did I live my life in kindness? And the truth is, and then the doctors intervene and they
Yeah.
I'm able to breathe and all of that. But I am stunned at that moment of awareness, kindness. Did I live my life in kindness? And did I live my life in love? And the truth is, I don't think I had. I mean, obviously, as a humanitarian who has dedicated my life to service, I have lived my life in kindness and in love to the larger collective, to the global world, to the others. But if you ask me what is kindness to yourself means, I would have said I get massages between now and then, or I get a manicure and a pedicure. And there is a huge difference I came to discover between self-care and kindness. That's maintenance. That's just putting an oil
Right.
on your machine so you can keep going with the massage,
Buffing the
right?
hubcaps. Yeah.
Just because the bicycle will not work if you don't put some oil between now and then. That's different. Kindness is a very, very different meaning to oneself.